Good morning, students. Welcome back to this algorithm class. We are discussing about minimum cost spanning tree as a problem that is solved using the greedy method. We have seen an example for this minimum cost spanning tree construction based on the PRIMS method in the last class. In this class, we see yet another example using the PRIMS method, and if time permits, we will discuss one more method called Kruskal method. Kruskal method to generate a minimum cost spanning tree. Now let us go to this problem now. Look at this problem. This is the graph. And for this, I want to generate the minimum cost spanning tree. So the minimum cost spanning tree will have all the edges connected with the minimum sum of the weights. That is the thing. Okay. What is the selection strategy that we follow? The selection strategy is at any stage you select an edge that minimally increases the sum of the weight of the edges that has been acquired so far. You can start from any vertex. You can treat that as a source vertex. Okay, let me treat this vertex A. In this example, the vertices are A, B, C, D, E, F, E. These are the vertices. Okay, this should be G. Okay, anything doesn't matter. Okay, now how the tree is generated, minimum cost spanning tree is generated. Let me take as one A as my source vertex. From this I am going to build my tree. Okay. Okay. Vertex A. What are the edges that are coming out of vertex A? One edge with weight value 1 and edge with weight value 5. Okay. Among these edges, which is minimum? Edge between A and B. This vertex edge is minimum 1. So this is selected. Then, what are the other edges remaining? Okay. Now, from A, you can go to C with edge value 5, or from B, you can go to E with edge value of 7, or from B, you can go to C with an edge value of 4. So, among this 1, 4, 5, 7, which is minimum? So 1 has already been considered. So 4, 5, 7, which is minimum? Edge 4 is minimum. Okay, so the edge between B and C is minimum. That is why it is connected. So the sum of the weights occurred so far is 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Okay, then from C, you can go to vertex F with the edge value of 2, 6, or from B you can go to E with edge value of 7. Okay. Now among this 7, 6, 2, which is minimum? This 2 is minimum. So edge from C to F is minimum. So this is selected. This is selected. Then from vertex F, there is a edge with weight value of 9, then edge with weight value of 3, edge with weight value of 12, and also still there is a edge from B to E with edge value of 7. Among this, which is minimum? 7, 3, 9, 12. Which is minimum? 3 is minimum. So this edge is selected. This edge is selected. Okay. Then from vertex E, there is a edge going with vertex 10. Then from vertex F, there is edge with edge value of edge with the weight value of 12. And still from B, we can have a edge from B to E, but with weight value of 7. But when we select this one, so when we put this one here, we will get a cycle here. We will get a cycle here. That is not allowed. That is not allowed. Okay. So that the weight value, the edge with weight value of 7 between E, B and E should not be selected, though this 7 is less than this 10. So the remaining thing left out is 10 and 12. Among these things, 10 is minimum. So this edge is selected. This edge is selected. The problem is not yet over. Not yet over. We have considered A, B, C, F, E, G. This only. Still D is remaining. Now D is connected by edge with weight values of 6, 9, 11, 12. Just to ensure that when the edge that you select should not create a cycle. Among these things, which is minimum? 6 is minimum. When you select this one, this is selected, and there is no cycle involved, and this is the minimum cost spanning tree. Minimum cost spanning tree of this graph. Minimum cost spanning tree of this graph. Okay, it is a simple example. Questions might be asked like this. Okay, they will give you a graph and they will ask you to generate the minimum cost spanning tree using the prim method. Okay, let us see yet another example. You see this. What are the vertices? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are the edge values given here? 4, 8, 8, 7, 2, 4, 6, 2, 7, 11, 14, 9, 10. These are the edge values. Okay. Okay, you can start from anywhere. Okay, let me start from this 0. This is my source vertex. Okay. Now, from 0 vertex, what are the two edges that are coming out? 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Okay. So, among this 4 and 8, which is minimum? 4 is minimum. So, first of all, I select this one. First of all, I select this one. Okay. Then, from 1, there is an edge with weight value of 8. And from 0 also, there is an edge with weight value of 8. So either you can select this one or this one. Both are fine. Both will increase equally the sum of the weight, that is 4 generated so far. So let me go for this one. So if I select this one, an edge from 0 to 7 is selected. Edge from 0 to 7 is selected. Next, from 7, what are the edges coming out? 1, 7, 11. Okay, I should not select this 11 because if I select this one, it will create a loop, and also the weight value is higher than the remaining weights. Among this 1, 7, 11, which is minimum? 1 is minimum. So this is selected. So edge between 7 and 6, that is selected. Then from 6, there is an edge with value of 6. There is edge with value of 2. Okay. So which is minimum? 2 is minimum. So edge between vertices 6 and 5 is selected. That is, this is selected. Then from 5, from 5. What are the things that are going? 10, 14, 10, 14, and also there is a possibility of edge from 1 to 2 here with weight value of 8, and where were we? We were in 5. Yeah, we were in 5. Okay. So among this 8, 4, 14, 10, which is minimum? This 4 is minimum. An edge from 5 to vertex 5 to vertex 2. That is with a weight value of 4 is selected. So this edge is selected. This edge is selected. Now from vertex 2, there is edge with weight 7, the edge with 8 and 2. Naturally, this I will not select, because if I do that, I will get a loop. So I should not select this one. And among this 2, 7, which is minimum, this edge with 2 is minimum. So 2 to 8, this is selected. So this is taken into account. Problem is not yet over. Still vertex 4 is remaining. Vertex 4 is remaining. Okay, now from vertex 5 to 4, there is edge with the weight value 10, and from 3 to 4, 9. Okay, then also I should not select this one, because if I select this one, then I put myself into a loop. Okay, so among this 9 and 10, which is minimum? 9 is minimum. So the edge between vertex 3 and 4 is selected. 4 is selected, and this is the final minimum cost spanning tree that is generated. It is quite interesting, very simple, provided you understand the concept well. So mind that at any stage, I select an edge that minimally increases the sum of the weights in the graph generated so far. That is the idea. If you follow that, you can solve, you can generate a minimum cost spanning tree for any graph given. Any graph given. So simple. So hope you have understood these things. Next, we will see another example, Kruskal algorithm. Kruskal algorithm. Okay, the idea is also here also very simple. See, in the Prince algorithm, we started from one vertex, then added edges such that they minimally increases the weight of the sum of the weights occurred so far. In this Kruskal approach, we will not consider any vertices, rather we will consider the edges only. First of all, we will sort all the edges in the increasing order of their weight, then start from the least weight of the least weight edge, then the next least weight edge, next least weight edge. Then when you generate that, you will find that this method also will generate the same minimum cost spanning tree that was generated using the Prince. Okay, see this one here is similar such example. Yeah, similar such example. Yes, here also. Okay, the same thing is generated. This is the output that is generated using the Kruskal. How it is generated, that we will see in the coming class. Okay, so it is also quite simple, easy. Okay, this we will see in the coming class. Okay.